Hi everyone.
Hi, it's Nikki and Con from ConikiTV.
And it's Con and Nikki from ConikiTV.
You remember us? Now today we've got a tutorial on get your sexy back workout, okay?
Yeah.
So Con's going to demonstrate the exercises, what they are, how long we go for, how many rounds we do it for, so you are prepared for the workout, okay? So please watch the tutorial before you go to the workout, so then you can also see different exercise variations. If you need to go a little bit easier or harder on the exercise, Con will show you how.
Yeah. And at the end of it, you will know how to get your sexy back.
Hey, Con.
Yes.
Is this the get your sexy body back workout?
Yes, honey, it's get your sexy body back. No, it's get your sexy back workout. Tutorial. I'm going to teach you how to actually do the exercises.
Excellent, excellent. So, let's get started straight away then, so we can show everyone what we're doing.
Okay.
So the first exercise in the workout is actually a skip kick.
Skip kick, okay. All right.
Now I want you to show us both variations because we've got hands up and a hands down version of these.
Okay, so a skip kick is basically this. You're doing a double tap and a kick forward. So it's tap, tap and kick. Tap, tap and kick. So it looks like this. Now the hands down version is like this or like this. Basically your hands are down. The other version we have is a hands up version, which is like this. It's a lot harder. But the trick is to keep your arms up above your shoulder. Ribs nice and high. Okay, so that's a skip kick. So
beautiful. So that's the first exercise.
yeah, but they just want to know an easy one and a hard one.
Well, yes. Show us, because not everyone's going to be at that level. So why don't you show us the easy one first?
Oh, okay, the easy one would simply be kick, kick. You're actually doing a step and kick. Okay? Again, but what you're doing is you're keeping your heels off the ground. Okay? All the time.
Excellent. Now what about for those people that are a bit more trained and they want something a little bit harder than a skip kick?
Oh, a hard one, okay, well that's easier. What you do is this. You just do a quick up.
Yeah, quick up.
Just do a quick up.
Excellent. Well, that's the skip kick done. Now we want to go into the burpee. Now this is a clever burpee, right? It's a little bit more difficult. This is a clapping burpee with a shoulder touch.
Right, okay. So the way a clapping burpee with the shoulder touch works is like this. I'll just do a normal one. I'll do it again.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a clapping burpee with a shoulder touch.
Beautiful. Now what happens if someone needs an easier version of that?
An easier version, well, what we tend to do is we avoid the clap. so what we do is we go down, we kick back, we touch, kick forward, and up.
Wow. Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
And if you want to go harder, that's pretty hard.
Yeah, the harder one you can do something like this. So you can do down, kick back, and it's push up, clap, clap, kick forward, up.
Oh.
So you try and do a double push up with a clap.
Awesome, that was fantastic. Now what about...
Now Nikki, can I just say something to you? Because look.
Alright Con, now the next exercise that we're demonstrating today is the leg up, single toe, touch abs that we've got in our Get Your Sexy Back workout. So can you show us how that goes, please?
Yes, Nick, sure. As it says, it's a leg up, single toe touch. So it looks like this. Things to keep in mind is keep your thighs parallel. So you don't want to do stuff like that or move that around, right? You basically keep them parallel, hands in front, and drive up.
Beautiful. Now if you wanted an easier version of that, what could we do?
Easier? Sorry, Nico.
If you wanted an easier version of that,
right, got it.
How could we do that?
Yeah, the easier version simply means we put more weight away from us. So if you move your legs further away, there's more weight keeping your body down. So therefore it's easier to sit up. So just by doing something like this makes it easier to come up. So it's like that. So moving your feet away will make it easier. Of course, if that's still too hard for you, you can do stuff like this. Right, you can use a little bit of momentum, so not only your legs, but also your hands.
Excellent. And what about a harder version for someone that's a little bit more trained?
Okay, well what you need is, we need to hang upside down, we need a hook, and, no, I'm only joking. No.
You don't get worried
No,
now.
what we do, well, it's the opposite to making it easy, so we bring our legs closer.
Yes.
So it looks like this. See how close the leg is?
Yep.
The foot's almost straight up, and you're trying to sit straight up. So it's like this. Like that.
Yeah, that looks hard too.
Yeah, well straight away your leg wants to lift up. So that's the hard version.
Oh, excellent. Now, the next exercise on our tutorial is the jumping lunge.
Haha. Jumping lunge. Okay, basically we're standing like this. Feet apart, about the width of your hip. We keep the front leg foot flat, the back foot's up. Just looks like this. And a jumping lunge is an exchange of the position of each of your feet. So it's like, you can use your springiness to propel you forward.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, an easier version of that for people that are just beginning to exercise?
An easier version. Okay. Well, think about it. An easier version might be, instead of coming down low to do the lunge and doing this with the lunge,
Yes.
you might stay up nice and tall and simply take a smaller step.
Okay. That looks good. Now, what about a harder version?
Okay, harder version simply means come down. So from here it's like, so you finish at 90 degree,
Yep.
90 degree.
Excellent. That's fantastic. Now, the last exercise in this routine is actually a body row. So we might move over to our rings,
Okay,
and then you can show us different variations on that one.
sure.
Okay. Beautiful.
Okay.
Now, can I just ask that, what if people don't have rings? We've got rings, but what if people don't have rings? Can you make a suggestion for that?
Yep, buy a pair.
No, seriously, I mean, if they don't have access to a pair of rings.
Well, just buy one then. Well, you just asked me what they should do if they don't have rings. Oh, right. Oh,
I mean, if they don't have
an
access
alternative
to rings and they're not going to buy any rings,
An alternative.
what can they use instead of rings?
Well, you can tie a rope to something. You could do it against a tree. You could be tying a rope or a towel or something like that around, let's say, door handles on the end of the door.
Yep.
But something you can tie against. It could be against, let's say, a handrail or a balustrade or something like that. But you basically want to be able to hang off something.
Hang off it.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent, excellent.
So anyway, I'll just demonstrate the thing, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. So what we're doing is we simply put our feet up against the wall like this. I'll do it side on so you can see me. Is that all right, honey? Can you
Yes,
see?
yep.
Right, and we simply row up. Can you see me okay
Well,
there?
I'm just going to move over a little bit
Alright.
to give people a better view. Okay, that's even better now.
Alright, so that's your row. So we're at a slight incline. We row up and down. Up and down. Again, the trick is to keep your handles like this at a 45-degree angle and pulling up with a 45-degree angle. Okay, so that's the row.
Fabulous. Now, what if we need to make it a bit easier?
Right.
Okay?
Well, a bit easier, we simply move closer to the wall and we shorten the lever, right? So you could be doing stuff like this.
Just focusing in on your feet there to show everyone. Excellent. Okay. Beautiful.
Right. So having the knees against the wall makes it a lot easier.
That's excellent. Now, what about for a little bit harder? You want it a little bit harder? What can
Okay.
you show us?
Well, harder, for example, you could do something like this. You could put, let's say, a bench, or actually, you could use a chair. Just watch this. We always have spare chairs handy
Oh, our secret stash.
for moments like this. Now, this is your normal chair, and
Actually, it's good because you know what? Most people would have a chair like that.
that's why I thought I'd just use a chair.
Oh, good idea.
So to make it harder, what we do is put our feet up, and that helps you lie back like this, and you've got more weight. So the higher up you come, the harder it is. Okay? That's it.
That's fantastic. Now, those are the exercises that we've got in that tutorial. In this tutorial for the sexy back workout. So, how long do we actually do the exercises for?
Well, why don't you come over here? Just pause and come over here, honey. We can talk about that.
Great.
Okay, so now we're here, right?
Yes,
so
we're back.
all right. So you had a few questions to ask about the workout, which is called "Get Your Sexy Back Workout." So, what did you want to know?
Well,
I'll just hold it here so you can read all the stuff.
Okay. Well, what we need to tell people so they can actually follow the workout is how many rounds we're going to do, how many exercises we're going to do, and how long we're going to do that for, and if there's any rest. So then at least they're prepared for, you know, their routine, and might get them ready with their gym boss timer if they're going to be using that.
Okay, so is that your first question?
Yeah, so how many rounds are there?
Okay, there are 4 rounds.
Okay, beautiful. And how many exercises?
Well, there are 6 different, 6 exercises we do in each round.
Excellent. And how many seconds are we on?
40 seconds, and there is no rest at all. So the timer, so what you got to do is set your timer for 40 seconds of work and no rest, repeated 6 times, and that is then done for 4 rounds. But you won't have to worry about that, because if you're watching our video, what we're doing now is we're doing it in real time.
It's in real time, and our gym boss timer will actually be on, and you'll be hearing the beeps.
And us telling you, move to the next exercise and telling you what to do. All you have to remember is which version suits you. So in other words, if an exercise is too hard, you can adjust it accordingly.
That's right. So, but remember, you'll have 2 choices. You'll have a choice to watch Con's video, which will probably be a little bit more advanced, and you'll have a choice then to watch my video, which will probably be a little bit easier. So it's up to you, or you know what, you can watch both and watch the tutorial as well. So it's up to you. And remember, on our website as well, we've also got the individual exercises in our exercise section. So you can go to that as well to find out how to do each exercise, okay? Not just the routine, but each particular exercise as well.
And just remember this, guys, when this is a tutorial to teach you how to do the workout. So if you're jumping this and going straight to the workout, because there's no rest, you're not going to know how to do each exercise. So just watch the tutorial, spend a little bit of time, figure out which one works for you, and then so when you do the workout and we're prompting you, you'll know which exercise to do so the workout's effective for you. Now remember, as we said in previous videos, and I want to just repeat it again, interval training, assuming you're very strong, very flexible, and can do full range of a movement, you're going to get a great result.
Yeah, you will get a great result.
But if you're not strong enough, you're not going to get a fantastic result. You're just going to be working hard, right? And there's no advantage. So your weakest link still stays weak, and your strongest link gets stronger. Doesn't mean you can't do it. It just means you need to choose the appropriate exercise so you're working full range. And that's why when we do our weight training workouts, it complements this. So try and do a cardio one and then a weight training one, and alternate on days. It gives you a bit of variety as well, so you're not doing the same thing all the time. All our routines are different anyway, but it's great if you can do a bit of interval training, a bit of weight training, and the weight training that we have it's cardio too, isn't it?
It is cardio as well, yeah. But it's simple. We're just using dumbbells, and it's pretty straightforward. So go to those and have a look at those as well. Remember, stay active 6 days a week. That should be your goal. And work to your level. That's the main thing. So you don't need to work to anybody else's level. Work to your level, but be active.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
All right.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. See you again.
Thanks, guys. Bye.